yeah, like, fuck you to the world. Women have got so much pressures on them, you know, like, every single woman, you know, you've got to, oh, you know, when you get to like 30, they're like, why haven't you had children? Why are you not married? Why are you not with somebody? You know, why are you, time's ticking, you know, ticking time bomb, blah, 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 blah. And also there's many men out there that believe, I'm not saying all men at all, I'm not generalising at all, but a lot that, like, for example, I've encountered and I know my friends have encountered are like, oh, women peak at age 27. Shocking. Women peak at, for me, I was my most beautiful when I was 30 to 33. Like, absolutely. Like, I generally felt that. Like, at 27, I was a mess. But also, it's sort of interesting because it's sort of this sort of very misogynistic way to look at women. It's like, oh, yeah, their bodies change and this and that. And it's like, yeah, we're women, you know, we're getting older, but then so are you guys. But then there's all these other things, the society pressures, like so many people, like I was talking about earlier, is this huge thing with, even I know friends of mine's partners really push them into having sort of Botox, they're getting wrinkles under their eyes. You know, it's like, age gracefully. Surely that should be fine. Men can. Why can't women? Why do we have to sort of stay like this? We have to be forever young. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to be forever young, but just age gracefully. And there's this huge societal pressure on women. You know, let's say you're not ready. Let's say you want a career and you're really, really, really keen on your job, and you actually don't. You know, and then suddenly there's this song called "Send in the Clowns," and it's basically about this woman. The story is about this woman that, you know, suddenly she decided she wanted to settle down, and the man that she was absolutely in love with, all the men that she was in love with, they've all moved on and they're with younger women, because now she's considered old. And I think it's really interesting, the song, because it's really sad. It's very true. It's like suddenly, let's say you've done a job and you're aged, I don't know, 37, men who are 40 or 44 or 45 are going to look for somebody who's like 27. And it's just how it is. Not all. I'm really not generalising. I'm saying my experience. And then suddenly you're like, oh. And then you start thinking, oh, shit, maybe I shouldn't have done this career. Maybe I should have done that thing and settled down like, you know, those people that do when they're 24, rather than living a life, having a whole wealth of life experience, meeting so many different people and having a wonderful free time.